humans have the tendency of looking at things differently when we shouldn't. But what do I mean? We have been dealing with gender stereotypes for centuries, and it has become a part of our lives in one way or another. So a term that the public likes to use is the word gentleman. But what does this word mean? According to the dictionary, the word gentleman means a chivalrous, courteous, or honorable man. So I hope we're all familiar with it. Now, something for a gentleman to do is to open the door for a lady, something you've probably heard or seen before. Something that I see today is that males tend to open these doors for females just because they're females in the whole chivalry act. But I wouldn't want to believe that. I wouldn't want to believe that a male is only helping a female because he thinks he must, instead of just helping her for the common good. A lot of people in society think this way. They think that males are the stronger sex, therefore they must help the female. This type of chivalry goes way back into history itself. A lot of your grandparents, or even parents, including mine, believe that the reason males should always help females is because the male is the stronger one. Take my grandfather, for example. He always helps my grandma, but it's not for a reason of kindness in such a way. He helps her because back in their house, they were taught as young boys and girls that the man opens the door for the female. So this chivalry was practiced since the 19th century and is still a big thing being practiced today, which is why we see it so often. But in the same way that males think they must do certain things for females, just because they're males, conversely, there are females who reject these acts only because it is coming from a male. They might jump to the conclusion that the male is only doing this because they see them as the weaker gender, not because they see them as a person. When getting asked for help by a male, the female might take it completely in a different way and might jump to the conclusion that they're only doing that for those reasons instead of just taking their help, when sometimes we just should. So where am I going with this? When a man asks to open the door for a female, it should be out of kindness. And in the position of the lady, we should be able to take this help because sometimes it is just out of kindness. If you recall, earlier in my speech, I had said, we humans have the tendency of seeing things differently when we shouldn't be. So, like I said, when a man wants to help a woman, it should be out of kindness and generosity. So, instead of having these names, gentleman or lady, we could have something different. We could be gentle people. So, what is a gentle person, you might ask? Well, like I said earlier, the definition of a gentleman was a chivalrous, courteous, or honorable man. Why can't we all be that? And just like a lady, a woman of good social position. So, let's be both of those things. But let's not split ourselves into these groups just based on gender. Let's be gentle people, referring to ourselves as all instead of having to split ourselves into these groups. So I'm going to leave with this. Whatever your gender might be, whatever age you might be, whoever you may be, just open the door and be kind. Thank you.